everyone, thank you for watching. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you take a second to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here. Today I'm coming at you with an Empties video, mostly cleaning products, but some stuff that was like scent related and coffee creamer, just stuff that we've used up and I have an opinion about, and I've used enough times that I feel like my opinion could, sway your decision whether to buy it or not. So if you're interested in seeing all my empty products, please keep watching. My first Empties product was these dishwasher packs from Walmart. I bought them because they were very inexpensive and you got 60 in the Tupperware, in the tub. Sometimes the cheaper ones aren't always the best, and unfortunately in this case I have to say these were really not great. Of course I used them up because I don't like to waste, but unfortunately I noticed myself having to rewash dishes. And the other product I have for the dishwasher, I never rewash dishes with. Even when I did light loads, sometimes the top dishes weren't getting clean and I'd end up having to hand wash them, which defeats the purpose of your dishwasher. Maybe these worked for other people, and I really hope they do because they're inexpensive, but for me these were a miss and I probably will never repurchase them again, which is unfortunate because they are quite inexpensive, but sometimes you have to go for a little more expensive to get what you need, so these were a miss. So staying with the dishwasher theme for right now, this is the last thing I have for that, is again these Finish gel packs. I believe I showed these in my last Empties. They're not really pricey, they're really not. You get 32 for probably $5, and a lot of times you can find really great coupons for Finish, and often in my stores people will just set coupons right on the shelf for you, which I always grab if I see them, and if I have extra sometimes I'll leave them too. I love finding coupons for anything, but anything from Finish is great. I sometimes use the one that are blue with the little red dot on top or the red ball on top, but these were great. They smell nice, they have a orange scent. These were great, highly recommend. Definitely will repurchase these. Next up is trash bags. For years and years and years my husband would insist I buy like Glade or whatever the more expensive brands are, and I kept saying to him, we go through trash so quickly, why are we buying such expensive one? Let's just give the Great Value, which is Walmart, a chance and see. If we don't like them, we'll never repurchase them again. I do believe they have these in scented if you prefer the ones that have like the Febreze scents or whatever. I do think they even have those. For 45 bags, I think these were $4.95. They always have like a really weird roundabout, so I'm thinking they were like $4.98 or $4.95, and I ended up repurchasing the one that has a little more in it for a couple more dollars because there was literally nothing wrong with these. They worked great, and I'm already on my second box, so I will keep repurchasing the Great Value as long as they have them for trash bags, because it makes no sense to me. It's literally trash, and if you can buy the scented ones from Great Value, so these I definitely recommend. My husband's a welder, and oftentimes he's so dirty when he comes home from work, and I constantly have a ring around my tub, not to mention hard water stains, and I saw these at my local Home Depot. Funny enough, literally my Home Depot is our neighbor. I could walk to my Home Depot, and that's a dangerous thing because I love Home Depot and I love their cleaning and I love their plant section and I love when they have their holiday section. Anyway, I took a chance on these. You got 6 of them for like $3.75 up at Home Depot. And these worked great. I absolutely love these and I will continue to repurchase them. They are compared to the Mr. Clean, and not much to say except I really like these and I would definitely recommend them from Home Depot. I'm sure Lowe's probably has something similar, but these are just from Home Depot, and yes, I definitely recommend them. This is the only brand of detergent that we use. I used to switch between this and the Tide Pods. I just prefer the scent of this. It's the All Stain Lift Original, and it is 4-in-1 whitens, brightens, fresh, clean, and fights your toughest stains. And I really think that these do a great job. This is TMI, but my husband's stinky when he comes home from work. He's constantly hot with, with welding. You're constantly hot, and in the summertime it's constantly hot, and they don't have air conditioner. I mean, they have great big fans, but he's always sweating at work. It's always extremely hot up where he works, and sometimes his clothes are very smelly. Oftentimes his clothes are very smelly, or if he's fishing that week, I like to do obviously his fishing clothes separate because they smell horrendous often, and these do a great job. For my regular loads, I never need more than one, but if I have anything that's really smells awful or is a heavy soiled load, like blankets or quilts, anything like that, comforters, I'll do 2, but I never needed more than 2. And the wonderful thing about these, I can't rave about this brand enough, is that the smell lasts for days and days and days, up to a month. I can still smell it in my linen closet, on some of my linens that will sit and not be used for a little while. I can still smell this. I love it. I've used it for years, and you can often find these on sale at Dollar General when they do their digital coupons. Often they do really good sales there. You got to check out your Dollar General. Sometimes their laundry detergents, like fabric softeners, detergents, any type of accessories like the beads that you use for your washing, anything to make your stuff smell good, they have great digital coupon sales. Sometimes they're like 94 cents for a bag of like 12 Tide Pods, and I know that's not a lot, but for 94 cents, if you're at the end of the month or the beginning of the month and you're on a tight budget with kids or just yourself even, check it out, download the app, and they do great coupons. Sometimes it's like $1.94 for a thing of Gain. Speaking of which, here's one of the things that I got on sale. It was, how many loads is this? 39 loads of fabric softener, and I think I paid like $1.94 for it with my digital coupon. And Gain's quite expensive. It's like a really great brand. At Walmart even, they're kind of expensive. And this was Island Fresh. It's not something I always use. I don't always like to use the Gain. Mostly Snuggles my thing, but this smelled great. It really did. It's very fresh and clean, and it kept my clothes soft, and it kept our clothes smelling nice. Check your coupons because you can get all this kind of stuff inexpensive, and when you do, or when they do that, I usually stock up. Even if I don't need it, I go grab it. So yes, this I recommend. Anything from Gain I feel like is really good. The laundry thing I used up is the Snuggle. This is 60 loads. Sometimes, again, Dollar General will do some type of combo where you can buy 2 Snuggles and you get them for like $5. I know it's a little pricey. I know Snuggle can be pricey, but I'll tell you, my linen closet will smell wonderful for months. If something's sitting and not being used, this will linger on your clothes, and it smells so nice, and I really like Snuggle. And again, another Snuggle product, these are the dryer sheets. If you do the liquid Snuggle and one of these, I don't use a lot of these, I only do 1 per load. If it's a huge load like blankets, I'll do 2. When I first started learning how to do laundry, I would add like 3 or 4, and it's just not good for it. I would notice that my clothes would feel tacky, maybe that's the right word. Sometimes they would feel tacky if I was using way too many. So 1 per load, 2 if it's a giant heavy soiled load, and these smell great and it lingers. These were also a purchase with my digital coupons from Dollar General, and this is the Gain Fireworks Moonlight Breeze. This smells so sweet, almost like a candy. And these I only use for like towels, blankets, just because I have really sensitive skin. I wash my blankets, like the ones I have around the house, probably once a month. As far as our bed sheets and pillowcases, every Sunday I change our bed sheets. My daughter has acne-prone skin, and so does my oldest. They both have acne-prone skin, and I've noticed that changing their bed sheets, changing pillowcases once a week has helped improve. Plus, with cleanliness, we try to do that. It's something I like to do and something that I always did even when I was younger from my grandparents and my mother. We changed our bed sheets on Sundays, and that's something that I've always done. And these smell so good on your clothes, and these smell so nice, and the smell lingers, and it's great. 2 sprays that smell nice for around the house. Funny enough, this is the Gain Moonlight Breeze. It's the same as the beads, and my grandmother picked up a couple of these and she gave me this one, and this is so strong. You only need a little bit. It's actually very, very strong. We used it up in our bathroom, and it was almost too strong for the bathroom, so we used it around the house. Like, I'll spray my curtains, I'll spray down any of the furniture, and this smells great, and it lasts all day. Febreze is a great brand, even like just the original scents that you can spray your furniture with. I think Febreze is a great brand, so I would recommend that. This was fabric and air mist. It's no aerosol, no dye, no heavy perfumes. It's called Orchard. This was different than anything I've ever used from them. The trigger is even weird. Like, when you press it down, it takes a second and it will like mist. It's really nice. I would definitely repurchase this, and the smell wasn't too strong, and I definitely recommend it. Again, anything from Febreze is a really nice product. Kitchen item, and it is a coffee creamer. I mentioned this in my haul that I bought this, and this is, I cleaned it out so it didn't stink. I already have a backup one. I found this at Walmart. It's the Southern Butter Pecan, and I put this in my pumpkin spice coffee, and like I said, I don't know if it's like them both having like that mapley taste or like that spicy taste, but this is so good. And I found this at Walmart. It does say it's the late in the season, so I don't know if it's seasonal, but if you get a chance, pick it up. It's really good. I do recommend that. I guess I recommend almost everything except the dishwasher pod. So far, everything's, I'm not like a really picky person, so most things I like. As far as a bathroom product, my husband goes through body wash like nothing I've ever seen. There's 4 girls that shower here, and we get the same size body wash, maybe a little bit bigger, of the women's, and the kids shower like every other day. I shower once every night, but we still don't go through nearly as much body wash as he does. He usually likes the Old Spice. Usually it's the Swagger that he likes, but they were out of it, so I picked up this exfoliant with charcoal. It's very masculine. It's nice. He liked it. He's not really picky about what he uses. The one he's using right now is the Swab, because I told him I'm going to stop buying the more expensive ones. If he's going to go through them so much, then I'm just going to buy him the big Swab bottles that are really, they smell really nice and they work nice, and they're like $3 compared to $5, and they're a lot bigger in size as far as the ounces. But yes, I recommend Old Spice. He likes it. I guess everybody sort of likes Old Spice. As far as my warmers, this one is the Warm Apple Pie. Again, it's my favorite one. It's usually my one that I always have burning. Can't recommend these. I highly recommend these. I can't recommend them more. They're $2 at Walmart. The Sensational and the Better Homes are $2 at Walmart. Highly recommend these. They smell great for 2 or 3 days. I just, like I said, can't justify spending $7 to $10 on like the Sensies. Although I would love to, I just can't do it. It's not in our budget. So I get these. You get 6 bricks with them, and they last. They smell wonderful. Very rarely have I gotten one that I didn't like. If I do, I pass it on to my grandmother because she likes them too. And like I said, the Sensational or the Better Homes are great. And the last 3 things are more like stuff we used up over the summer that I would like to recommend. I'm not very picky as far as SPF for our body, as long as it's 50 and above. I stupidly got 30, thinking that I would tan a little but still be protected. For whatever reason, I burnt badly, so I totally do not recommend that if you're prone to burning. I'm not. Usually, once I get a base tan, usually I'll continue to tan, but I really want to start protecting my skin. Skin cancer does run in my family, so from now on, start making sure that I am always completely covered or use sunblock. I do wear a big brimmed hat, and I always have, I bought 110 SPF for the face. It's from Neutrogena, and I definitely recommend it if you can stand the smell. It's extremely floral. But right here, we found these at Marshall's for $5.99. This lasted for about half the summer. We are also on the boat and in the sun a lot in the summer. This is just a copper tone one, and this is the other. This is copper tone. This is copper tone sport, and this one is just, oh, I guess they're both copper tone sport. I guess just this one is 6.9 and this one's 6. So they were both from Marshall's, and I believe they were both $5.99, which is really a great deal for the sprays. I like the spray. You can spray it on, rub it in really good, and anytime you need it, you can just spray yourself. Okay, and last but not least, this is a full bottle actually. I've gone through quite a few of these. It is a little pricey. It's like $13 for a bottle. It is the No Seum Natural Insect Repellent. Where we live, we are right by the marsh. We live in southern Jersey, and the bugs are horrendous. We have mosquitoes, we have gnats, we have greenheads, and we have black flies. The black flies and the greenheads are the most painful thing. It's almost like you got stung by a bumblebee. And they bite, and they're relentless. And when you're out on the water and on the boat or at the beach or anywhere near marsh, they are relentless, and they bite and they bite. And yes, people use the citronella candles and regular off, but I wanted something a little more better ingredients, and it's all natural, and this was recommended to me. It has lemongrass oil, citronella oil, and geranium oil. That was literally the only active ingredients. You shake it. It's a pleasant smell. It's not terrible. It smells like lemon and citronella. And you just spray this on you, and it does help. Nothing really helps with the flies. It really just doesn't. But with mosquitoes and with gnats, this is great, and I thought I'd recommend it for you. So that's everything we've used up in the last probably 2 months. So I just wanted to share everything with you. I love seeing people's Empties videos and what they recommend and what they don't. So far, the only thing I do not recommend are those Walmart dishwashing pods. I don't like them. Everything else I love. Pretty simple, pretty easy. If I don't like something, I just don't repurchase it. And stuff I love, I tend to just continue to repurchase. Usually someone has to recommend something for me to try. That's usually why I watch videos, and I usually take people's recommendations and try it out for myself. Okay guys, sadly that's the end of the video. If any of these products you've used, please feel free to leave that down below so I know if you like it or if you didn't. If you can recommend any products for me, anything from household to beauty, I would love to know what it is, and maybe someday I can try it out. I hope you take a second to subscribe to my channel. I really hope you enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching.